Morning.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yes, must be.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take a seat, Shubham.
Thank you.
Introduce Shubham to us. Apart from your academics and everything, we want to know Shubham better, more than this CV.
Okay, ma'am. So I am Shubham Puneta, and I belong from Delhi, and I'm pretty inquisitive, introverted, and quite passionate kind of a person. And I like to crack jokes whenever I am around with friends. And I like to watch TV, movie series, and play chess whenever I get free time. And that's more.
You mentioned writing. What do you write exactly?
I write poems, but
Poems. Okay, you write poems. About what?
about love sometimes.
Hindi, English?
About love sometimes.
No,
Hindi.
Hindi poems. Okay, motivated by someone or inspired by someone?
No.
India has had beautiful poets. Okay, so inspired by anyone?
No, ma'am. I write them for myself only, and I never told anybody about it.
Okay,
I keep them for myself.
okay, cool.
Shubham,
Yes.
you got the exemption in group 2.
Yes.
Whole subjects. Just tell me the name of subjects.
In group 2 of CMA final.
Fine. CMA Inter.
CMA
You got the exemption in group 2 in CMA Intermediate, right?
OMSM, sir, and one is cost management, SCM, and other one is
SCM in Intermediate.
yes, sir,
Okay.
and OMSM, operation management and financial management, and I forgot the rest of the names.
You forgot the subjects of your intermediate and you have completed CMA.
Yes, sir, because I gave them these exams pretty back in 2020.
Then you got lots of knowledge. You also forget that after some time.
No, sir. It's about the subject matter I know more about.
Okay,
But the
just tell me what is the difference between cost and management accounting?
difference between cost.
Cost and management accounting.
So cost accountants are those who analyze the cost and find the better perspective for the organization after analyzing the data, also recording the data. But management accountant also includes the managerial activity in the organization, not only the cost sheet and the financial data. They also include the managerial activities and how to manage people. But cost accountants only play with numbers.
Only play with the numbers. Okay. Just tell me, there's a key factor about the material in our organization, and we are producing three products.
Okay.
So how we select which product we have to produce more?
Sir, as our key material is key factor is material, so we will find the contribution per key unit or per key kilogram of that material, and we will find the best, rank them the best alternative. Whoever gives more contribution to us, we will select that.
Contribution per unit or contribution as per key factor? More.
Contribution as per key factor. It can be divided as per units only if we are calculating it.
Okay. Just tell me why the material uses variances arises?
So because of the difference in ratio between the usage of the materials which we are using. Suppose if we are using material A and material B in.
I'm talking about material uses variance.
Oh, sorry, sir. Material usage variance arises due to change in the ratio and the proportion of total output of usage of materials inputted into a production.
Then what about material mix variance?
Material mix variance is when total output of these materials included is changes in.
Then what is material subuses variance?
Material subuses variance is when the ratio between these two are changing.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Material mix variance and material sub-usage variance are the part of one variance. Are
Material usage variance.
material uses variance. Okay.
Okay, Shubham. So I want to know your financial market knowledge. So what is the difference between primary market and secondary market?
Primary market is, ma'am, where we issue and sell securities primarily to the public, like we do IPO and
Yeah.
other stuff. But secondary market is where market players also come along, like us market participant can also participate and sell our shares, like we are usually doing right now in Demat account in various platforms.
So we cannot use Demat account in primary market.
We can use Demat account in primary market, but primary market is only used for the primary IPOs, and these organizations, like big organizations like SEBI and all, regulate these primary market, and the only initial listing and initial transfer of shares are done through primary market.
Okay. So why company calculate price earning ratio?
Price earning ratio is calculated by company because the number of the amount of earning per rupee market price of share earned. To calculate that, the company finds price earning ratio to find how much we are giving to our investors.
Okay. So shares are undervalued or overvalued?
Yes.
So, you have mentioned that you have played lead roles in theater.
Yes.
So which kind of play you have done?
I have done theater in school where I was mostly social active because our school was not that broader in perspective that we can do any kind of play. So we do social plays, which
Okay.
signifies unity, strength, and etc.
Social problems.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me that one character that you have played and you are still inspired by this.
I played a common man once, and I directed that play also by myself.
Okay.
So in that there were so many religious people who find a rock and they start molding them by themselves only. So first, Islamic man come, he put a cap on it and doing namaz. And then second man comes with Christianity, he does the Jesus, and so on. And in the last, I came there and I made a portrait of Mahatma Gandhi ji, which shows unity and diversity in our country. So I really inspired
Okay.
by that.
You have participated in yoga. So
Yes, ma'am.
so basic yoga is Surya Namaskar. You already know.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
how many steps is there in Surya Namaskar?
I don't remember correctly because Surya Namaskar was
Approximate.
at 7. I don't remember correctly, but I think 7. But because I don't do Surya Namaskar in our school, we are doing yoga for practice sessions only,
Okay.
because we need to participate to the other schools only. So we are not doing it for betterment of ourselves, but to represent our school more.
Okay. Cool. So,
Shubham, explain the term leverage and why we used them.
So leverage is sorry sir, I can't recall it.
Okay. Shubham, you won zonal level संस्कृत medal आपने जीता है. श्लोक उच्चारण.
Yes.
In which श्लोक?
Sir, there was a mythological slope which we are singing by that time.
बताओ कौन सा था?
It was Shiv Tanda Sotam. Can I speak it?
बिल्कुल.
जटा तटी कलशबल प्रवाह पापतस्थले गलेव लंबे लंबितां भुजंग तुंगमादिका डमट 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 डम निनादवट डमरवयम चकार चंड तांडवम तनोतन शिव शिव. And it goes on for 8 to 10 lines. It will be very long.
Okay. Okay, Shubham. What is the difference between fund flow statement and cash flow statement?
So in fund flow statement we calculate the changes in working capital. That's the main part of fund flow statement. And cash flow statement we look for all the changes in investing activity, financing activity, and operating activity. In operating activity we also incur the working capital changes. So it is cash flow statement.
And fund flow statement?
In fund flow statement we calculate the only fund flows, but the main objective of fund flow statement is to calculate the change in working capital.
Okay. Okay. हाँ.
You have mentioned in your experience that checking budget and technical estimate.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what is the difference between forecasting and budgeting?
Forecasting is basically we are forecasting the future, that what things can happen in future, and because of these forecasting and these the outcomes of forecasting, we make financial budgets. Financial budgets are mostly dependent on financial values and financial activity, but forecasting can also include the economic changes, and these changes can how these changes can cause our company in
Okay.
future.
Imagine you get a superpower for a day for next 24 hours. What is that one wish you want to get it fulfilled? With terms and conditions apply that the effect will be vanished the very next day.
I would like to be Superman because I'm just fascinated about how muscular he is and how tall he is.
Despite
He's very
being-
handsome also. So I'm very fascinated. He can fly also. He can go anywhere. Because of traffic and today's situation, I move out of Delhi very quickly. So I don't want to live in Delhi. So if I get a job in Darjeeling or somewhere in my hometown Uttarakhand, I would be very happy to be Superman and fly there, do my job.
So when it comes to relocation, you are open.
Yes, ma'am.
What about within Delhi?
I am open within Delhi. In Delhi, my family lives, but I am more open to relocation to these coastal places or these
Mountains.
mountains, and which people don't like, but I love them.
Okay, that's good. That's nice. That's it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Overall, so start with technical.
Shubham, if you talk about technical, and first question I asked you about the material uses variance. What is it? जब हम लोग स्टैंडर्ड क्वांटिटी और एक्चुअल क्वांटिटी में किसी भी तरीके की प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट हो जाती है तो आता है मटेरियल यूजेस वेरिएंस. बट अगर कोई भी प्रोडक्ट मिक्सचर से अगर बन रहा है एक से ज़्यादा प्रोडक्ट से, तो उनके प्रपोर्शन के अंदर कोई मिस्टेक हुई है तो क्या आता है? मटेरियल मिक्स वेरिएंस. एंड जब इनपुट स्टैंडर्ड इनपुट और एक्चुअल इनपुट में मिस्टेक हो तो क्या आता है? मटेरियल सब यूजेस वेरिएंस. आपने तीनों को एक ही बना दिया. ठीक है, सबसे पहली चीज़ इधर आपको वर्क करना है टेक्निकल. और दूसरी बात करें आई कांटेक्ट, जहाँ से क्वेश्चन पूछा जा रहा है आपका कांटेक्ट वहीं पे. ठीक है, थोड़ा इस बातों का ध्यान रखना.
मैंने जो क्वेश्चन पूछे आपके सही थे टेक्निकल के ऑल ओवर, और बस आपने थिएटर लिखा है इतना तो उसमें थोड़ा और, क्योंकि अगर आप पैनल में कोई हो ऐसा जिसको थिएटर में इंटरेस्ट हो तो वो आपसे क्वेश्चन ज़रूर पूछेगा. जैसे मुझे बड़ा इंटरेस्ट है इसलिए मैंने पूछ लिया, तो आपको इसमें थोड़ा ठीक है, एक दो आपने किए ही होंगे तो थोड़ा रिमेम्बर करो, रिकॉल करो कि आपने कौन सा बेस्ट अपना जो कैरेक्टर प्ले किया था उसके अकॉर्डिंग थोड़ा इम्पैक्टफुल होना चाहिए, सामने वाले को लगना चाहिए कि आपने सच में थिएटर में किया है. ठीक है, और नाइस.
Everything was okay. I have already mentioned in class there's nothing like belong to. Are you the property of Delhi? Definitely not. You don't belong to Delhi. You are from Delhi, right? Come out of this habit. That's it.
शुभम, मेरे टेक्निकल के अंदर आपने फंड फ्लो कैश फ्लो के बारे में बताया था, तो उसको आपने क्लासेस ले रखी हैं अभी? मतलब जो अपने यहाँ पर क्लासेस हुई थी तो उसमें टेक्निकल क्लासेस में मैंने ये सब कुछ एक्सप्लेन कर रखा है. आपने अगर देखें तो फंड फ्लो अकाउंटिंग जो फंड फ्लो स्टेटमेंट है वो दो बैलेंस शीट डेट के बीच में वर्किंग कैपिटल के चेंज को बताता है, और कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट है वो कैच की पोजीशन को बताता है कि दो बैलेंस शीट डेट के बीच में कितना चेंज आया है ना. बाकी तो बस बाकी तो ये पूछा था मैंने आपसे ना.
All the best.
Thank you.